Good afternoon, everybody on YouTube. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Hey guys, all right, today I thought I'd pull this machine out. This is my second unit. I have a brand new machine sitting in my living room that I don't use unless I absolutely need to. That's sort of like a museum piece. But this is my workhorse. It's a Sony Av-5000A color pilot tone machine. And I'm running a black and white test tape that I have. Actually, it's color, but it's NTSC, so the NTSC tapes will not play in color on this particular machine because this machine is a pilot tone color, totally two different types of color signals. So if you have anything that's NTSC on the later models, you only get them in black and white on this machine. If it was done on a machine and you're not getting color, most likely it was done on this machine. This is a very unique machine from 1969, 1970. You can actually set the color mode, black and white mode, camera. It was a very unique first attempt at a reel-to-reel by Sony. And then they came out with the 8600, 8650, 3600, and 3650. This is a very unique machine. It's a pilot tone color machine. It's the reason why I've got two of these. Actually, I got four, but I only have two right here in at my house location. And I serviced this machine about 6 months ago, and we're going to be doing some tapes on this for a customer who's got tapes that they're in color and they can't get them to play in color. And it's like, you guys got the wrong machines. And he has a black and white machine, and he's trying to run some tapes like this, and he says he can't get them through the machine. They're just coming out in black and white, and he told me that they're marked 5000A. I said that then you have to have this machine to do them. So he's got like 25 tapes he wants me to convert on this machine. So I'm just testing it out, making sure everything is still up to par and still working before I put it in use, which would probably be in about a week or so. But this is a very unique machine. It's an Av-5000A. I did service it. It is a color machine, but it's a unique color machine. Not compatible with any other reel-to-reel EIAJ machines like this that have this half-inch tape. It was a one-off machine. It's compatible only with its own machine, and if you have tapes done on this machine, you're pretty shit out of luck because this is a very rare machine, and if they're found, they don't work. Even if they do work, they're not going to work very well. And, you know, if you're getting very lucky to find one like this and it's brand new like mine that I reserviced, it's probably the only serviceable working machines probably known. It's a very, very rare machine, but they never really ever work properly. I installed a brand new video head on this and brand new brushes. I'm playing this tape from the moon landing, but it's only black and white because it's not going to play in color on this machine because this is not NTSC color, as you can see. Flip it in black and white, flip it in color, you still just get black and white. But this is a very unique machine, and it's designed with special color circuits for a pilot tone system. It was the first attempt at color, and then JVC and Panasonic, I guess when these machines were made, they totally ignored this format, and they developed the NTSC format, which was the standard at that point all the way up until analog video was phased out. This includes VHS machines, Betamax machines, everything was all NTSC standard. But this was a very special color machine that was not indigenous, or it was indigenous to its own machine. If they're done on this machine, they got to be recorded and converted from this machine. You will not be able to convert those tapes on any other machine but this. But here at Obsolete Video Services, since we're a technician and I work on these machines all the time, mine actually work well. And through time-based correction, we can correct a lot of the noise from these machines during playback and make it look the video even better. But I just got done pulling this machine just to double check to make sure it is still working up to par, since I worked on it about 6 or 7 months ago, or maybe even a year ago. It was donated to me by someone who dropped it off. He just said I could have it, and it's a very unique machine. This was a real Christmas gift for me because it's such a rare machine. This guy just dropped it off at my door. He said, here, you can have this thing. We can't get it working. And he just put it by my door. And he left me a message with a little piece of paper on top of it. Free, you can have it. And when I opened it up, I was in shock to see it was a 5000A Sony. This is a very, very rare machine. And I was very, very shocked when I saw this. But it was a piece of junk. I mean, this thing did not work at all. I had to totally redo everything on it. belts, lubrication, adjustments, and everything else. I even had to change out the power supply in this unit, which here's the old one sitting on my shelf right here. I had a spare power supply from a machine just like this, and instead of fixing the board and going through all that crap, I was able to just swap out the power supply to get it up and running, and then it powered right up once I changed out the power supply. They burnt up the power supply. Whoever happened to have this unit at some point, the board was shorted out, the caps were no good. I just didn't want to have to go through the trouble of rebuilding that thing, because it's got a board on the side, it's got several high-powered caps and motor caps and everything else. It's just, I didn't want to have to go through the trouble of trying to locate the caps and everything, the exact ones used for it and all that crap. So I said, hell, I got a perfectly working one from another machine. We'll just swap it out. And sure enough, that's what we did, and we got the machine right up and running again. So, like I said, guys, it's a very unique machine. I'm just checking it out. It's a Sony Av-5000A. If you have tapes like this, and they're 1/2 inch, and you cannot get them in color, they are done on this machine. Obsolete Video Services specializes in this format. I've got 2 of these formats with state-of-the-art time-based correction and studio facilities. We can transfer these tapes for you. So I hope you enjoy this video.